Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Woo! It's a busy day for the Cowboys today, ain't it? Not only do we have Malik Hooker in the building, and as of yesterday, we had DeMonte Casey. He's been there since yesterday. Apparently, he came in, I guess, to have meetings, but the actual workout and stuff wasn't until today. And listening to Mike Fisher, they talked about how they stagger the visits, so they're probably not going to be on the field at the same time getting looked at. But both of those guys are coming off of Achilles injuries, so the medical staff is going to take a look at both of those guys to see where they are at physically if a contract comes out. Now, as of 3:30 Eastern, I haven't heard word if anybody was given a contract or looked at, so we'll have to see how that goes. And also, with those two in the building, we learned yesterday that Jaron Kearse, drafted by Minnesota, spent 4 years there and went to Detroit in 2020. He was actually released by Detroit after some off-the-field issues got him in trouble, and he landed on the Baltimore practice squad, but they also released him. So he's got a little bit of off-field issues going on. That's probably why he's not exactly a bigger name. Plus, they said he's more of a special teamer and not really a starter. So he's more of a backup role, if anything. Along with those three in the building at the same time, excuse me, we also learned yesterday Patrick Surtain knocked his pro day out of the park with Will McClay and Dan Quinn in attendance. He just probably put himself out of our reach in the draft. So we're going to have to see now how this is going to stack up, because, you know, with him looking so good and Farley out of the running, Cowboys might actually go somewhere else in the draft if they stay at number 10. Who knows what they're going to do now. And with everything going on at the pro day, they also got to look at Matt Jones and Barmore. And I know Barmore is probably the only big name defensive tackle that people would look at in the first or second rounds right now. That's like on everybody's radar. I mean, there's been some other guys that they've mocked to us in later rounds, but Barmore was far and above like the biggest DT on there. So we'll have to see how hard they looked at everybody, if not just Surtain. We're going to have to see how this draft falls. It's going to be a good one. I can't wait. Also in today's news for J.C. Horn, the team is out there looking at him today on his pro day. He had a brief talk with them before, but now they're really going to sit and have interviews and whatnot with him and see what he's about. So you never know, if we trade back, J.C. Horn may now be the guy we go for. Who knows? The fact that the Cowboys are going out and looking at a lot of these defensive guys should be a good sign. Somebody brought it up that with Dan Quinn now being here like he has been, Jerry Jones is actually right in saying that Dan Quinn is probably our biggest free agent pickup of the offseason. He's gotten these guys to actually look at positions that we've normally neglected. Defensive tackle, even though it's still 3 techniques and not 1 technique yet, and safety. These are 2 positions Cowboys don't look at a lot. And Dan Quinn's been here, and his voice is being heard to the fact these guys are actually looking. They're actually out here trying to get better in these positions. That's a big step forward for this management. I like seeing that. If it continues and if this stuff works out and swings our way with a bit of luck, we can be a pretty decent team. So here's hoping, here's praying. Other than that, we're just waiting to hear word on how everything is going with pro days. If any of these guys are going to get signed or not. And hopefully figure this thing out so we know what we're walking into come draft time. But that's all I wanted to get on here and talk about. Didn't want to take up too much time. It's raining out here. It's not looking too great, even though the weather is great. But you guys stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And if anything else happens, like T.Y. Hilton re-signing with the Colts and then Ndamukong Suh re-signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we'll talk about it. Till then, talk to you next time. VA Cowboy fan.